Okay, there we go. There we go. Sorry about all that. Technology is so great and it makes our lives so much easier. So hold on. I need to double check this. Umbral Soul grants Umbral Ice. Halts the expiration of Umbral Ice. Restores an amount of MP commensurate when used while outside of combat. Okay. No more lies, Bullred. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. Antonio Banderas? He told us about summoning Ralger, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. That's an Ascian. I wanted so desperately to believe we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives, but I should have known they're to find who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy, but whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. I won't, I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know... readjusting. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. Oh, good. More potions that I will definitely be using. Back to square one. Gundebald wants you to wish you well on your investigation. Would that we had more information to offer, but what Wilred told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you'll find and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died by the poisonous wounds. Back to Nymphelia. I have Vesper Bay tickets, don't I? Yes, I do. And I have 3 vials of Fantasia. How did that happen? I have no idea. What do you have, Nedrick? Ah, never mind. Tataru! Good evening, Chasey. I trust your investigation is faring well. It's alright. Ah, Thancred. Welcome back, Chasey. I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill and Little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? La Habred, as I like to call him. Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say. Precisely the kind of deception the Asians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. I mean... Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. I wouldn't be all that scared of her, Tataru. She can't fight. She doesn't really do a whole lot. Mayhap we ought to rest a while. Fine character. She just doesn't really do a whole lot through A Realm Reborn. And she can't fight, so... I don't know. She's not a bad character. I don't want to make it out like I dislike her or anything. She's just a bit of a load and a little boring. Biggs and Wedge. Hey, Wedge. People in masks cannot be trusted, but Biggs and I wear masks all the time when welding. Arenvald! Oh my god, I love you. You're such a good character. In Stormblood and and Walker to an extent. You really just do not do anything until then, though, do you? That's okay. Walking One is to investigate Sinister One. Then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with a Walking One in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a Digging One named Medrad had an encounter with a scary Masked One. This Masked One is most certainly Sinister One. Walking One should go and speak with Digging One, Medrad. Digging One is to be found at Fallgord. Oh my lord, I apologize. At Fallgord Fort in the North Shroud. Plus, to be fair, she's got an interesting, like Minfilia, she's got an interesting backstory. It's just a little, oh, we need to go north or down here, which I have not found yet. She just doesn't do a lot, and she's the kind of character who sits and prays for her friend's safe return. And that's kind of it. There's all the players. Take this quest. Yeah, this is more PvP stuff. But I want to continue on in the Twin Adders, so I need to take it. do love this game. It's not without flaws, but this game is just really special to me. So many noises. They say chocobo, Keith. Please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I looked death in the face. 'Tis only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like you came for that poor woman. Medrad is clearly traumatized. Perhaps if you were to soothe him, he might remain calm for long enough to hold a conversation. Flap, flap. Yeah, you're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible that really means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. Good. Sup, you're looking death in the what? Something about a poor woman. I don't have my headphones plugged in. I didn't have my headphones plugged in. You know what? You don't need to know the context. It's your interpretation is much funnier, Calc. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man garbed head to toe in black. I mean, that's not weird. I mean, that's my entire wardrobe. That's basically all of Nightmane's comfy clothes. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman! One glimpse was enough to tell me that she'd died a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. No, that's not what happened, my friend. What? You're investigating this same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye, anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. Wow, how supportive. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay her for comforting me. You know, there are services for that. This is so ridiculous. Okay. So here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. That's horrifying. Among the local fauna, only the scalekin known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. Finds crime scene guy still there. I somehow doubt that the answer is that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to the deaths? Just go kill some of them and see if that does anything. Finds crime scene guy still. Oh, I'm not investigating. I thought this was a show. Is this not one of those flash mobs I've heard so much about? Time for the chicken horse. I ride my trusty Quinn into battle. Hello, masked man hiding, holding a crowbar. Are you also investigating this murder? Yes. I think this may have been the murder weapon. Here, you hold on to it. My hunch tells me this has something to do with an ice block. Not my ankles. Is that giant chicken the final boss? You know what? Yes. Definitely yes. It's a metaphor about the chokehold that Chicken Nuggets has on people with autism and ADHD. It's a very sad story. They look more dinosaurish to also be inclusive to Dino Nuggies. It's a scourge sweeping the land. We all suffer. You've already seen to the Ziz. Good work, adventurer. You were able to... Oh, Jesus Christ. So, were you able to find aught to suggest that the creatures are our culprits? Well, one of them had a gun. Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. So you just wanted me to kill some Ziz. You could have just said that. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. I'd better watch myself, eh? Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor been going around. There's some has whispered that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. Ugh. This bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you'll have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments and I'll give them a hit. Okay. The nuggets were always harvested from the underside of the dinosaur. Boomers just needed to be told it was chicken because they think 14-foot-tall lizards are the devil. Flash and moan, then pop and twist. Something you should know. Onward and onward. Upward and leftward. I don't know. I have a one-track mind like Micro Machines. Inventory key items. There we go. Oh. Humming crystal. Oh, it's humming now, is it? Those are not balloons, those are demons. I mean, balloons are demons. I fucking hate balloons. I mean, they're nice to have, but I used to work at a party city, and I hate tying balloons. They dry out my hands so fast, and oh god, the worst. Alright, might as well do this one while we're out here. Oh my god. Pardon me. Excuse me, Mr. Playgoing. No, don't hit me. Please don't hit me. I have a wife and family? I have a wife and son? No, it's even less weird. Hi again, welcome back, Hidden Spirit. Sorry about all the disconnects. The internet is a beautiful and wonderful thing. Okay. Happy to continue vibing. Absolutely. That's what we do here. Well, my work here is done. Our chocobo. I don't like my running animation. Also, I have not had nearly enough water today. My lips are so dry. This game is pretty. I'm very easily impressed when it comes to game graphics and stuff. Alright, you first. What's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you? Okay, you're just a twat, aren't you? You guys just had me do your work for you. You absolute dicks. There's been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me? I had been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt. It was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a bane mite. But you and I were malms apart. How could we have both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the bane mite at the very spot you claim to see the fiendish eyeball, isn't that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Oh, must be a really good apple tart. Oh, that actually sounds kind of dope. I do love being my fruity pastries. Ooh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be... Gods, of course. There must be more than one of those buggers. Ugh, it's so obvious. But then that means, since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, then there must be an even more victims as yet undiscovered. I do believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventure. It was a pleasure knowing you. How? You're all kind of dicks. Well, I burn to know the truth. Some things are best left unknown, lest you have forgotten it was a rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There is a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. They sure do. Also, I have determined that I've wanted this for a while. I really want to get Capture Card to stream games like this and stuff more effectively with like overlays and stuff. But also, there are Nintendo games that I want to stream, and can't really stream from the Switch or anything like that. So you would need a capture card for it. Because I really want to stream some Zelda games. Because Zelda's another franchise that holds a really special place in my heart. I mean, it does for a lot of people. I'm not original with that, but one of the first games that I ever played for Nightmane when we first started dating was the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. And I think that game needs more love because it's a fun game, and that game just holds a lot of really warm memories for me. Skyward Sword was so good. It was. It's really fun. I really want to. I really want to stream that, and also, at the very least, Twilight Princess, because that is tied for my favorite Zelda game, along with Majora's Mask. But oh, you know what? I could stream Majora's Mask because it's also on the Switch. The N64 version of it anyway. So I could do that. Hey, another level up. And our mount speed increased. Well, it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals. You've proven yourself reliable and resourceful. I'm also a member of the Serpents, so you know. I am a part of your organization. Baby, you're Q-pop. It's funny because I've on my primary character, the one I first really started playing this game with. I've already beaten. I've gotten through all of Endwalker. I've really only barely started Dawn Trail. I only got through like the first dungeon of Dawn Trail. I still need to finish that. So, I forgot to make the point that I started that sentence with. So it's always fun to me to see people going through these early areas of the game, and I can tell when they're doing, MSQ stuff, or when they're going through the game for the first time. Just warms my heart. There we go. This? Oh, that's the sightseeing log. I should take that while I'm here. And since it's down there, I'm gonna go complete the civilized men and women quest. Just cause it's right here. Thank you, baby. Oh, pardon me. More PvP stuff that I don't really care about. Oh, jeez. Um, but back to talking about Zelda. Um, Twilight Princess is one of my most, like, formative games. Like, that was one of the games that really shaped me into the kind of person that I am. It's kind of cheesy to say, but yeah, it's the truth. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then, show me what you have. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say that certainly that the White Lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Kanguled over at the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a forename basis. Well, alright then. And like, if I'm, like, the main reason I started streaming is so I could have an opportunity to show these games off to people who may not have played them that are so important to me and that I love so much. Give me an opportunity to just fucking yap for hours on end about video games. And just everything. What? Oh no! Oh, I can't say the name of this person out loud because Nightmane hates that second word.
M word?
Yep.
Ew.
Their name is Mommy M.
Why?
He did it to himself a couple of days ago. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to mention this. He was talking, I don't remember what we were talking about, but he was just talking and then he said the and he full on did a pause and like, oh, why did I do that? Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. Oh, jeez. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's Ward northeast of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there has been a man who is perpetually seated at the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursundel, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. But yeah, sharing these important games, I think, is kind of the whole, at least for me, is kind of the whole point of why I started streaming. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray leave me to my thoughts. The sigil of the Danticor's family, of the Dartencor's death, the Dartencor's family. How is it that you came to be in possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman. Her face, was it marred in any way? I had feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths, but on one condition. You promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. This is one of the best early game dungeons. is one of the most fun to do, in my opinion, anyway. God. I'm very excited to be streaming. It's, I've really been enjoying it. Oh, I have a pimple on the back of my head, like right next to where these headphones sit, and I literally just noticed it. Oh, I mentioned pimples, and of course Nightmane like appears by my side to be like, let me pop it. It's been fun to watch. I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying my streaming. Because I've kind of realized I've always enjoyed playing video games for people. Like, even back to childhood, it's just been a way that I show affection, I guess. Let me play video games for you is one of my love languages. But yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoy my streaming, and I hope to continue it. I mean, I plan on continuing it. Oh, I didn't mean to be doing this side quest. But we're here now, so I might as well. I kind of just, my brain switched into autopilot for a sec. Where's my lookout hero? There it is. Yeah, that's a favorite. Hauke, is it Hauke? I don't know how to pronounce it. Hawk Manor. Hawk to it. Okay, you are grounded, sis. This coming from the person who, like, gets unreasonably angry when I say skibbity. Or at least it's one of my favorites. Scott Girl Sexy Pants. All right. That's let me check something here real quick. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and end the stream there because my stomach just told me that I'm about to be in for the fight of my life. So we're gonna call it here for tonight. Sorry about that, but I don't know why my stomach just decided to say, "Hey, fuck you." But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Sorry for the technical difficulties. But this stream was exactly what I needed because I feel a lot better and covered from overdrawing on my spoons. And tomorrow I will be trying to do a longer stream than I normally do. We'll see how that goes. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. I'm so excited to do the Hidden Ones DLC for you. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. You guys take care, and I'm about to go fight the toilet. Love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.